Hi, Rebecca Morehead here with Practice Manager Solutions, and I want to go over a few things that have stood out for me during this attestation period. And I want to give you some tips and tricks to head off some things that you might not be aware of. So one of the first things that I've learned is that the passwords are being changed all the time, and on the CMS site, the attestation site. So you want to update or at least log in there every few months to keep those passwords active. Otherwise, when you go to a test, you're going to have to reset your password, okay, if you don't update them. Printing the reports. So you want to print your attestation report, the PDF report. That way you have it on file, what you submitted in your attestation. You can do that when you go into the attestation tab and you view your attestation. You can print that PDF, or you can do it at the end of attestation. But if you haven't printed it, I would recommend going in there and printing it, because if you are audited in the Figliosi and Associates audit, you will be locked out of there and you will not be able to print the report to see what you submitted. The screenshots. Okay, so I recommend that you have screenshots from your EMR system, from emails, from everything that would support your attestation. So read through what you're attesting to and get screenshots so that you have them handy. Risk assessments. Can't say enough about that. The risk assessments need to be done annually, and what risk assessment that you did last year should not look like this year's risk assessment. You should be correcting the risks and mitigating them as you go along, and so the same risks, the same issues should not be frequent year after year. PQRS and clinical quality measures are not the same, so I want to point that out. PQRS is separate from the clinical quality measures that you're submitting to EMR. However, some people have been submitting PQRS and letting PQRS submit their clinical quality measures. I recommend that you submit your clinical quality measures through EMR attestation and then also submit your PQRS data as well. Public health reporting. You can read my post or view my blog on this public health reporting measure. Just a few weeks ago, I had submitted some updates to that. There was actually a scare going on about the public health reporting. Systems update, registration updates. So I want to point out to you, when you go to the attestation site, there's a registration tab. So when your EMR upgrades, that certification number does change. So I want to recommend that you go to the registration tab and update the registration before completing attestation. I hope this helps you for this year, and we'll be back again soon.